right? Everybody, please saying hello, good evening. You also say hi. Blanca, very good. Good evening, Blanca. Okay, it's just Blanca in the class. We also have, who else is here? Danica too, excellent. I remember Danica, I remember Blanca because you always participate during the lesson. We have Maribel, hello Maribel, Ana Lucia. Good evening. I think it's Lily, right? What else? Who else is here? Good evening. Yeah, it's good to start another English class. Excellent, Franco. Yeah, Lily. Okay, so I remember your name. Don't worry. Okay, and tell me, how are you today? How's everything going? Hello, Hector. Is everything okay? Maybe you're exhausted. It's almost the end of the day. Or you are happy, or you're fine, you're great. You can please write in the chat. Everything is going well today. Okay, so glad to know that, Franco. You're very good. Okay, you're very good. Who else is here? Please write right in the chat. I only have Franco's message, also Lily's, also Manuel. Okay, good evening. Oh, it is Janet. Okay, Janet. Nice to meet you, Janet. I'm fine. What about you? I'm well. Thanks for asking, Ana Lucia. Everything is okay with me. Okay, so now that we know how do you feel, okay, that we have done the greeting, okay, today is, yes, good evening, missing classmates, excellent. Today is Monday, right? Monday the 22nd, and today we start a new lesson, So do you remember Friday's topic? The topic that we did on Friday, do you remember? What was the topic?
Perfect.
Exactly. Thank you, Ana Lucia. Thank you for your participation. It was about the present perfect, right? For the present perfect, we need the past participle of the verbs. Okay, now, just to review a little bit about the present perfect, I have here a reading, okay, before to start with a new topic. Let's see. This is a short review. Okay, this is a short review. And for this, I really need your participation. This is a blog. Okay, this is a blog. And as you can see, okay, we have questions to see if you understood the whole text. So let's see. Let's divide the text because you know how much I love listening to your readings. So let me divide the text. And please start raising your hand so I know that you are a volunteer. For reading, just for reading. Okay, until day, I think, until met. Okay, I have here volunteer number 1, volunteer number 2, volunteer number 3. Okay, this is a short one. Volunteer number 4, number 5, and finally number 6. So I need 6 volunteers today. Who are my volunteers? Let's start. Excellent. As always, Danica, good, Esther, Maribel, Franco, Ana Lucia, good job. I have 5 volunteers. So let's start first with Danica, then we listen to Esther. Then Maribel, Franco, Ana Lucia, okay, and then Lily. Okay, go ahead, please, Danica. Okay, you can start. Hello, Danica, can you see my screen? Is Danica here? Can you hear me, Danica?
Yes.
Okay, go ahead, please. You are number 1, until day. You just have to read. Well, I've been here in Seattle. Just Danica, or maybe
Hello?
Danica has some problems. Well, can you hear me, guys? Is it my internet?
Yes, you can.
Okay, so you can't hear me.
My
So I think
internet.
it's Danica's connectivity. It is okay. Danica, can you hear me?
Yes, yes,
Okay.
teacher.
Yeah, okay. Go ahead, please.
Okay. Well, I've been here in Seattle for exactly 3 months. It's hard to believe because so much has happened. I was pretty nervous before we left the UK, but it's been fine since my first day.
Good job. Thank you. Okay, who was the second? Esther, right?
Yes. Um,
Continue.
I think I'm lucky. I've made friends with a girl at school named Polly. We take a lot of some classes, and we've gotten along really well since we met.
Gentlemen. Thank you. Excellent, Esther. Next one, Franco, go.
It feels as if I've known her for years. She's introduced me to other people too, and that makes a big difference.
Good job. Thanks a lot. Let's go with Lily. Go ahead, please. It's Demon Bloody. Are you Lily, right? Lily 1, Lily 2. Okay, maybe some problems with the connectivity. Let's continue with Blanca. Blanca, please. Paragraph number 5. Sorry, number
Okay.
4, number 4. Last week.
Last week, four of us decided to go to the big place market. There are a lot of cool shops and stand there. Then we took a tour at Duke. It's a bus and a boat.
Excellent. So last week, 4 of us decided to go. Decided to go. Thank you. Good job, Blanca. Ana Lucia, paragraph number 5, please.
Okay, it's sorry, it's great here, but there is one thing I really miss. I haven't heard any football news for a long time. Can you do me a favor and tell me the standings?
Standings. Good job. Excellent. Thank you. Good job. And Manuel, please. The last paragraph. Is it Manuel in class?
Hello, I'm Janet. Yes,
Janet, go
I am
ahead.
Janet. I'm sorry. Okay, I have to stop and do my science homework. My books have been in my bag since Friday, and I've done nothing for my best tomorrow.
Excellent. Okay, so this is a now. So now let's answer some questions. Yes, for example, and we have to circle them. Number 1, we have Jenna. Jenna has new friends. Sorry, has new friends in. What's the country? Is it the United States or the
The
United Kingdom?
US?
The
The United
US.
States?
Yeah, exactly. The United States. Very good. Okay, she met Polly before she left the UK or when she arrived to this new city?
When she arrived in Seattle?
Exactly.
She arrived in Seattle.
Good job. Number 3 is Jenna and her friends went
Shopping.
Shopping.
shopping. Yes, that's the activity. Number 4, she has or hasn't done any science homework this weekend.
Hasn't.
Hasn't.
Yeah, good. She
Hasn't.
has. That's. Do me a favor, tell me all the standings, please. And the last one, Jenna is happy or unhappy? in her new home.
Okay.
What do you think? Any ideas?
Unhappy.
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 Are you sure?
I think it's happy.
Oh yeah, I think the same. She's happy in this new. She's happy with it. Okay, so as you can see in this blog, okay, we have used the past simple or the present perfect. The present perfect, right? And we have used, we have used what? The participle of a lot of verbs. So now that we review this topic, let's move on to our topic. Okay, today's topic is about modal verbs. I'm sure you know about modal, so let's review more about that and let's practice. Yes, it's good to practice always. So we have modal verbs and the differences in meanings. We have 3 examples here. Please, Danica, could you read example number 1, 2, and 3?
Okay, teacher. Number 1, John eats breakfast every morning. Number 2, John must eat breakfast every morning. And number 3, John should eat breakfast every morning.
Okay, good job. Excellent, Danica. So we have 3 examples here, and we are using, okay, 2 different modal verbs. And, okay, these words make the difference in the whole statement, right? For example, John eats breakfast every morning. What does it mean? John eats breakfast every morning.
It's like a routine.
Exactly. So number 1, it's basically a routine, right? Breakfast every morning. Number 2, John must eat breakfast every morning. What does it mean?
That he has to
Again,
eat breakfast every morning.
It's mandatory, right? Yes, exactly. He must do it. Okay, it's not like maybe he can, maybe he cannot. No, he must. It's necessary. It's a necessity. And number 3, John should eat breakfast every morning.
A suggestion.
advice.
It's just a suggestion. Good job. It's a suggestion. Maybe he follows the suggestion or maybe he doesn't. Okay, so now let's see what's the difference between each of these modals, and we add more of them, right? So here we have the type of modals. We have modals that talk about ability, for advice, for obligation, and possibility. So when we talk about ability, it is known that we use can't and could, right? Can and could. So I don't want to read all this alone. So Manuel, please read examples.
Okay.
Janet,
I am Janet.
sorry. Yeah,
Yeah, okay.
go ahead.
And examples. David can speak 3
These 2
languages.
examples.
He could, and he could speak fluent French when he was 5.
Excellent, good job. As you can see, basically could is the past, okay, of can, right? And when we talk about can and could, we are talking about ability, what this person can or could do in the past. And when we talk about permission, what are the models for permission and what are the examples here? Ana Lucia, could you help me?
Yeah, permission. Can, could, and may. Can I sit in that chair, please? Can I open the window? May I borrow your dictionary?
Excellent. So here we are asking for permission, right? Permission. Can, could, and may. Can, could, and may. Okay. Now, for advice, you should eat. for example. Please, Blanca, help me with the examples using should.
Okay. Advice should. You should visit your dentist at least twice a year. You should try to lose weight.
These are advice, right? Suggestions. Thank you. Maybe you can follow them, maybe you don't. And we have also obligation and possibility. When we talk about obligations, okay, what are the modals that we use? Let's see. Esther, are you there?
Yes, teacher.
Please help me reading obligation.
Okay, I must memorize all of these
Memorize.
rules. Memorize all of these rules about tense. You have to take off your shoes before you get into the mosque.
Excellent. Thank you. So this obligation, okay, I must memorize all of these rules about tenses, because if I don't, I cannot speak English correctly, maybe. And finally, we have possibility. Possibility. When we talk about possibility, okay, let's see who can help me here. Sarita, are you there? Sarita? Okay, Sarita maybe has some problems with the mic. I understand. Cristel? Hello, Cristel. Cristel Poma? Cristel, can you turn on your microphone? You tell me, please. Yes, no. Oh, okay. You are in a noisy place. Don't worry. Thank you, Cristel. Then, please, Danica, help me again. Yes? Possibility.
Okay, teacher. Possibility, it looks nice, but it might be very expensive. Richard may be coming to see us tomorrow.
Excellent. Good job. So we talk about possibility. We have, what is this? What is the pronunciation of this word?
Might.
May or might?
Might.
Might.
Might,
Might.
may, could, and can. So could and can be used for skills and talents, but also for possibilities. Okay? So now, this was like a general review. Now let's see more about each one. Okay, for example, we have a modal that is good. Good indicates conditions. Okay, what does it mean? So there is some possibility for the action to occur, but some or condition. Okay, so this phrase here, the phrase that includes this modal. Okay, so we need the condition, the connector if. For example, maybe you recognize this is also a conditional. I will pay my students' fees if I had the money in my account. As you can see here, the second clause is in present, in past, or in future.
Past.
In past. So the second clause is in past. Another example, she would travel around the world if she had money. As you can see, the second clause is in past. Okay, I would travel. This is the base form of the verb, the base form. And in the second clause, I use the past simple. So please, let's create examples using the modal verb good in the chat. Okay, you can imagine, for example, if, I don't know, I would buy a house if I won the lottery. Okay, I would buy a house if I won buy. Okay, so let me see, or let me read your examples in the chat using would. Using would, the modal would. Please don't forget that if you're not using, okay, the microphone, please turn it off. Turn off your microphone where you're not participating. Okay? Franco says, I would travel around the world if I had the money or if I had enough of money. Okay, thank you, Franco. Is there another example using would? I would what? Okay. Janet. Okay, Janet. Yeah. Janet, please read your example.
I would eat the dinner if I hadn't a stomachache.
Excellent. Good job. Okay, but remember that is the second clause is the past simple. If I had enough money or if I didn't have a stomachache. Didn't have a stomachache. Yes. The second clause is past simple. If let me correct this, didn't have a stomachache. Good job, Janet. Thank you. If I had money, I would travel. Yeah, me too. Excellent. Thank you. Thanks for sharing some examples. You can continue writing them. Yes. So let's go. This is about goods. Okay, goods. A condition. Okay. Now, should and ought to. Should and ought to. Let's see. Blanca, please, when do we use should and ought to? And also, please read the examples.
Okay. I should study for my exam because it's the end of the semester. Difference of two implies a little less obligation than should. I ought to study for my exam, but I can do it tomorrow.
Okay, excellent. So that is the difference between should and ought to. Okay. What is? It indicates that there is a requirement to perform an action. Okay, you should do something. But what is the difference between should and ought to? That ought to is little less obligation. For example, I ought to study for my exam, but I can do it tomorrow. But what happened in number one? I should study for my exam because it's the end of the semester. Okay, maybe it's not with good grades. Okay, because it's the end of the semester. So remember, ought to is less. Okay, like a less level. Yes. And that is should and ought to. Would you recommend something using should or ought to? For example, I should get up. I should get up early. What else? I should or I ought to. What would you say? I would work tomorrow if I wasn't sick. Okay, thank you, Monica. That was a good one. I would travel to South Korea if I had a passport. Okay. I should study or I should practice English every day to improve my speaking skills. I should study harder for the exam. Yes. And you have your exam on Wednesday, I think. So you should study. You should study, not ought to, you should. Okay, thank you. Thank you for sharing. Could. Okay, could is the what? The past of can, right? But we can also use it to ask for permission for a favor in present. Let's see who is in class so we can. Let's see. Let's call someone. Yes? Ana Lucia, are you there, Ana Lucia?
Yes, I'm here, teacher.
Yeah, go ahead, please. You read number 1, number 2, and also the examples.
Okay, number 1, expressing a skill in the past. When I was younger, I could speak French fluently, but I haven't practiced in years. She could play the piano beautifully, when she was a child, but she hasn't played in a long time. Asking for permission or a favor in the present. Could I borrow your pen for a moment? I need to jot down some notes. Could you please help me move this heavy furniture? I can't do it alone. Could you turn down the volume a bit? It is too loud for me to concentrate.
Yeah, excellent. Thank you so much. So as you can see, here you have, we use the past. It is the past of can't. And also we use it for what? Asking for permission or a favor in the present. Could I borrow? Could you please help me? Okay, etc., etc. This one is really easy. Shall. You know, we use shall only with I and we. I and we. Offering or suggestions. Shall I open the window? Shall I? It's not possible to say shall she, shall he. Only with I, the pronouns I or we. Shall we go for a walk? I shall never forget your kindness. Yes, when we talk about offering or suggestions. We use shall. Shall. You can practice the pronunciation at home with your microphones off. Shall. Shall I? Shall I? Shall we? Shall we? And we use it also for future tense. So instead of saying will, we can change with shall. For example, I shall arrive tomorrow instead of saying I will arrive tomorrow. Or we shall see you at the meeting instead of saying we will see you at the meeting. But shall is less common than will. So it is common to listen or to hear I will arrive, not I shall arrive. Maybe you can see shall in books, part of literature is more formal when we talk about future tense. Okay, so shall is formal. And we don't see it very often, okay, when native speakers have a normal conversation. That is shall, okay, only with I or we, I or we. Must. Okay, this is one of my favorite modals, must. So let's listen someone from the class talk about shall. Abraham Mateo, are you there? Or there are two Abrahams. Abrahams Luque, are you there? No, Abraham? Okay, no problem. Daniel Andre, hello. Are you there, Daniel? Okay, no problem. So, Franco, please, Franco, you are there, right?
Yes, miss.
Yeah, of course. Please read, okay, number 1 and number 2, because this is when we use must.
Right. Number one, certainty. The sun must rise in the east. There is no doubt that the sun will rise in the east. She must be at least 18 to apply for the job. It is certain that she needs to be at least 18 years old. Necessity. You must wear a seatbelt in the car. It is necessary to wear a seatbelt. I must finish this report by tomorrow. It is important that I finish the report by tomorrow.
Excellent. Thank you so much. So must is a stronger modal verb. Yes. Okay. So as your classmate read, certainty and necessity. So when you use must, for example, you must follow the rules during the lesson. It's mandatory. It's not that, okay, you should follow the rules. Maybe you follow them, maybe you don't. It depends on you. But when I say must, okay, it is mandatory. Okay, so you are not allowed to do another thing. You must do what I said or what the rules say. Yeah, that is must. So it is strong. Must. Okay, here we have, what is this? Might. Okay, might has a lot of uses. We have for possibility, for permissions. Okay, also past possibility, but it's not that common. So let's listen to Danica again because I know she's there. Danica, are you there?
Yes,
Okay,
teacher.
go ahead, please.
Okay. Number one, possibility. It might rain later, so you should take an umbrella. There is a possibility of rain. She might be at home or she might be at work. There is a possibility of her being at home or at work. Number two, permission, formal or polite. Might I borrow your pen for a moment? May I borrow your pen? You might want to consider joining us for dinner. A polite suggestion. And past possibility, less common. I thought I heard someone, but it might have been in my imagination. There is a possibility that it was my imagination.
Excellent, good job. Okay, so you have possibility. So it might rain later, so you should take an umbrella. Okay, maybe I see the clouds there. Okay, so I consider I might, okay, I can say it may rain. Okay, it might rain. And when we talk about permissions, okay, might is formal or polite. I can say, could I borrow your pen for a moment? But when I say might, this is formal. So when you talk to a person that you don't know, maybe your teacher, an authority, okay, you can say might because you don't know this person. But when you're talking with maybe your friends, you can say could, okay, could I borrow or can you let me? Yes, but might is formal, is polite. This is formal speech, might. When we talk about permission. Yes, excellent. And what is the difference between may? Difference. We have two differences, possibility and permission. So I need one student to read about possibility and another one to read about permission. Blanca, are you there? Is Blanca in class?
Yes.
Okay, Blanca, please you read about possibility.
Okay. One possibility. Might is used to suggest a lower level of possibility or likelihood compared to may. It may rain later. There is a possibility of rain, but it's not very likely.
Likely.
May is used to suggest a higher level of possibility or likelihood. It may rain later. It's quite likely to rain later.
Excellent. So thank you. When we talk about possibility, okay, which one is said maybe more likely to happen? When I use might or when I use may? Which one?
May.
May, yes. When you use may, yes, it's quite likely to happen. Like when you use might, well, there is a possibility, but we're not sure about that. Yes, so remember, may is stronger. When we talk about permission, both, okay, might and may can be used to ask for permission, but may, what happened with may is considered more formal or polite. That is the only difference between may and might when we talk about permissions. Which one is less formal and the other one is more formal? Okay, in this case, might is less formal and may is more formal. Yes, may is more formal. Now, it's time to practice, okay? So these are all the...
Excuse me, I have a question.
Yeah, tell me.
In the before slide, you said
The previous?
that might is more formal or polite.
Yes, when we talk about permission.
Yes.
We talk about permissions. Might, in this case, is formal or polite. And what is your question?
In this slide, it said that might is more formal.
Are you sure? Might
Sorry, may. May is more
is more
formal.
formal. And in this one, okay, I think I got confused and you're right. Yes, so we can change it. Yes, so the one that is more formal in this case is this one. Okay, no might, it is. What is the more formal? It's may. Yes, may is always more formal. I have studied about this and may is more formal than might. Okay, thank you, because I didn't notice it when I was doing the slides. So it was my mistake then. Thank you so much. So it is, which one is more formal, just to be clear?
May.
Made, not might. Yes. So we're going to see examples of these, so you can let me share so you can see the difference. And when you see it in examples, it is easier, of course. Look at this. When you see it in examples, it is easier. And here we have, I think this 6. Okay, we have 6 sentences, and after we have more, I think. For example, when I say, when Tom was 16, he was a fast runner. We're talking about the past, abilities about the past. Which one shall we use?
Could.
Should.
Should or could?
Should.
Could.
Could. Yes, we are talking about an ability, but in past. In past. The next, I can't go out. I have an exam next week, and I really
Must.
must study. Yes, you are all sure. Let's see. Exactly. It's mandatory because you have an exam next week. This is a very important book for me. You may,
No.
should,
Mustn't.
can't, neither, nor mustn't.
You can't. Can't.
Like, this is a very important book for me.
No, mustn't.
Mustn't.
Mustn't, teacher.
Let's see.
Mustn't.
Yes,
Mustn't.
mustn't. It's mandatory. I can kill you if you lose my book. Next, we hurry. We've got plenty of time.
We
Should.
We can.
We can hurry. We have got plenty of time means that we have time.
We shouldn't.
I
We
shouldn't.
shouldn't hurry. Shouldn't, remember, is for advice.
Could.
Don't have to.
We don't have to. Sorry.
Yeah, exactly.
We
We
don't
don't
have
have
to.
to hurry.
We don't have
to hurry.
We don't have to hurry. We've got plenty of time. Why to hurry? Number 5. It's getting windy outside.
Should.
You
You should put your.
You should.
Yeah, you're
Should.
suggesting.
It's an advice.
Good job. I don't know where Tom is. He will be.
He might be.
Doesn't.
He might be. He might be.
He might be in the bathroom.
It's a possibility.
Excellent, exactly. But we are not sure about that. I consider he might be in the bathroom. Okay, 6 correct answers. Good job. Excellent. And here you have 6 more. These are more complete examples. So let's see. You're a bit too. Look at this. I don't know what to do this evening. I might, can't, or must go to Jane's house. Or perhaps I will stay at home.
Might?
Might.
Yes.
Might.
Yeah, right. I might go to Jane's house. Or we have another idea. The next. That mountain is very high and dangerous. Climbing it
Can?
Can't.
can't. Can't be easy at all. The concert tomorrow be brilliant. We'll have to wait and see.
Math.
Must.
Can, must, or could?
Must.
Could.
Could. Yes. Could.
Yeah, exactly. Good job. Oh, I skipped one. Number 4. You've been working hard all day.
You must.
Must.
You must or you might.
Be
tired. You can.
Can is for, remember, ability, skills. So can is not the answer. So we are between A or C. Might or must.
Might.
Might, you sure? It's actually must because you have been working
must.
all day. We know that he has been working all day. Anyway, the next. That lady may, must, can be different teacher.
May.
Exactly, may. Good job.
May.
You must, you can't, you may not be hungry. You have just eaten a big meal.
Can't.
You can't?
Yeah,
May
you
not.
can't be hungry. You have just eaten a big meal. Those tourists are speaking English.
They might.
Might.
Exactly.
Might.
They might, because they are speaking English, maybe from the UK or from America. Let's see. I can, I may, I must start piano lessons soon. I haven't decided yet.
May. It's a possibility.
You sure can't? Yeah. I made. Okay. We have 7 of 8. It is okay. Don't worry. And okay, now we have practiced here as a whole group. Now let's practice individually. Okay, so you can tell me, yes, you know, your name, so you can participate here. And for this, you have to choose a number from 1 to 16. There are a lot. For example, I choose number 3. What modal verbs are used to ask for permission? What for permission? Do you remember? Can, could,
May.
Okay, so let's see. Let's see if those are the answers. May,
can, and could.
can, and could. Okay, so we use them to ask for permission. These are the questions. Okay, so let's see. Is there any volunteer who wants to participate here? If you're a volunteer, you can raise your hand or you can tell me your name. Miss Cecilia, Miss Pedro. Who? or I can call someone. Who is the bravest in the class? Who wants to start? Nobody in the class. I call them. Let's see.
Monica.
Monica. Hello, Monica. Welcome.
Hello.
Okay, Monica, what number should I open?
Number 6.
Let's see.
Talk
Talk about what you think the weather will be like tomorrow. Use modal.
I think that the weather might, or yes, the weather may be rainy because it is cold.
It is cold today. Where do you live?
I live in Quito, Ecuador.
Okay, excellent. So you're talking about the weather, tomorrow's weather in your city. Thank you, good job. It may, yes. Oh, you say the correct answer, actually. Thank you, Monica. Now, let's go with, who else is here? It is Janet. Hello, Janet. Are you there?
Yes, I am there.
Okay, you say, yes, I'm here, miss.
I'm here.
Yeah, good job. Okay, what number?
Number 12.
Let's see, number 12. I speak English when I was 5, but now this is about skills and talents.
I could speak English when I was 5, but now I speak.
But now I can, or but now I could?
But now I could.
But now I could. Remember, could is for past.
For past. Okay.
So it is can.
But now I can.
Yeah, good job. So it is, you are right.
English when I.
But now I can't. Now let's see. Esther, are you there, Esther? We have Esther Vilca, we have, okay, no, Esther is not. Franco. Yeah, Franco is there, I think.
Yes, miss.
Okay, what number should I open?
11th.
Okay, what do you consider? Let's make predictions.
It's a hard prediction. What might cell phones be able to do in the future? What can they do? I don't know. They can do everything now.
Yeah, they can't.
Let's see. I'm having a hard time.
They
Okay,
might.
cell phones. I think. Okay, I think cell phones might have holograms in the future.
Good prediction. Maybe, right? Maybe in 5 years we can have that. Okay, thank you. Excellent. What is the answer? Oh, that's your answer. Excellent. And let's see. Another one. Yes, let's open just 2 or more, 2 or 3 more. Yes, no more because we have to make the reading. And let's see. Anna, have you participated?
No, not yet.
What is your time to participate?
Number 1.
Sure. Okay, name 3 things you shouldn't do in the classroom.
Okay, name 3 things you shouldn't do in class. Let me think. Okay, in the classroom, I shouldn't chew bubble gum. I shouldn't me say that speak another language, another language, and I shouldn't I don't know what else, smoke. Yeah, okay, I shouldn't
Okay.
smoke. Yeah.
Yeah, good in the classroom. Excellent. And you should pay attention always. Thank you. Excellent. Okay, who else is here? So we can open another one. Blanca, have you participated in this game?
Yes, teacher.
Yes, you have? Okay, don't worry. Thank you. I think Danica haven't participated yet. So Danica, have you participated?
Not yet, teacher.
Not yet. So it's your time to participate. So please, let's open one.
Number 9.
Let's see. Okay, you have to complete here. I could, I can't, I may, I might, I should. What do you think? What model shall we use? Is it okay if it is not the correct answer? We are here to learn together.
I may not be at school tomorrow.
Let's see. Excellent. It is may or might. Okay, interchangeable. Okay, good job. So let's open number 7. Okay, so this is a question. I drink water. Okay, what pronoun should what modal should I use here? We're asking. Should I drink water? Could I drink water? May I drink water? Might I drink
Or
water?
might.
Okay, let's see. Okay, it is actually may, could, or can. Okay, but which one is more formal?
May.
May, yeah. So may I drink water when you are in a classroom, maybe. May I drink water, teacher? Okay, may I drink water? You will get less formal. And what about 14? What may happen if you drink coffee before bed? What is the possibility here? If you drink coffee before bed, is it going to be possible to sleep? What do you think? If you drink coffee before bed? Impossible, right? Because we are drinking coffee. Okay, so I may have trouble sleeping, maybe. Okay, so let's stop this activity and let's go back to the slide because here we have this. I'll show you the answers. Okay, so here we have to circle and identify the modal. Okay, this is very simple. Can, must, may, should, could. Okay, ought to, shall. So in number 1, we have my teacher speak 4 languages. We are talking about here a skill that this teacher has. So when we are talking about skills and talents, we use can or must. Yeah, good job. So my teacher can speak 4 languages. Number 2, this one is a question.
May I use your mobile to call my mother?
Excellent. Good job. May I use your mobile phone to call my mother? Good job. Number 3 is you not speak loudly in the hospital. It's not permitted.
You must.
You must not or you mustn't, right? Speak loudly in the hospital. It's not permitted. Number 4, I could or must use a little help in packing all these clothes.
Could.
Yes, I could use a little help in packing all these clothes. Excellent. Next one, number 5. Madam, could or may you repeat what you said?
Madam, could you
May.
was it
Be formal.
Oh, could.
good?
May.
Formal.
May.
May.
It is okay to use could or may, but when we want to be a little bit more formal, we use might. But in this case, we are using madam. Do you know what is madam? Like Mrs. Okay. So as I told you, we can use could or in this case may. If we want to, okay, or use more formal speech. The next is 6. I can or I might not be able to make it tonight. We're talking about possibility.
I might not be able to make.
I might not be able to make it tonight. Next one. Ought to or must. Study more if you want to pass the test.
Must.
Must. You sure? Yes. Okay, if he wants to pass the test, he must study more. Number 8. Can or may you come to the prom with me? You're asking. It is can in this case. When we are talking about the prom, maybe we are talking with or talking to a friend, right? So we say can. Can you come to the prom with me? Also, it's also possible to say may. My parents shall or ought to arrive soon. What do you think?
Ought to.
In this case, shall. Okay, shall arrive soon. But ought to is also possible. As I told you, when we talk about modals, they are interchangeable sometimes. And we can use both, depending on the context, of course. The next, I could or I must be late as I have a lot on my plate.
Could.
Could.
I could. I have a lot on my plate, so I could be late. Leonard can or may easily solve the problem.
Can.
It's a skill. Can. Excellent. Can. It might or it should rain tomorrow.
It might.
May.
Might.
Might. Next, may or might all your wishes come true in life.
May.
May.
May all your wishes come true in life. And the last one is I could or I might not be any happier.
Could.
I could. Yes, this one is I could. I could not be any happier. Excellent. Okay, now with all the modals that we have used today, let's give advice about healthy habits. Using should, using ought to, using must, using could, using might. Okay, let's go to the chat, please, everyone in the chat, and let's write advice about healthy habits. Okay, you can say you should, you ought to, or you shouldn't to. You can use the negative. You must, you mustn't, you could, you might not. For example, you must eat vegetables. Okay, you must eat vegetables. What else? You should go to the gym twice a week. What are your recommendations? What are your advice for healthy habits? So let's go to the chat. Let me see. Let me close this. Okay, let's go to the chat. And Let's write advice. Let's write advice. Healthy habits, okay? That is the topic. Healthy habits. Okay, so I wait for your advice. Maybe one per student is okay. Yes, because there are a lot of things to recommend in many other topics. You should not eat junk food. Excellent, Ana Lucia. But depends on the person, right? You shouldn't eat junk food. Not healthy at all. Okay, what else? Is there another advice to give a person related to healthy life, to healthy habits? You remember should, ought to, must, could, might. So let's see if there is another example. Okay, Danica, you should work out at least 3 times a week. Maybe not every day, but 3 times a week is okay. Thank you. You should eat more vegetables. You should go to bed early. Exactly. You should go to bed early. You shouldn't spend a lot of time where? In your cell phone. Okay, you shouldn't spend too much time in your cell phone. Okay, so most of you use shouldn't because we use shouldn't or should to give advice, yes? But remember, ought to is also possible, must, could, or might, or may. Now, give advice about study habits. For example, someone says, I want to learn English. What are your advices? Or I get stressed. I get stressed out when I study. What should I do? Okay, you must organize yourself. You must organize yourself. What else? What would you recommend to a person related to study habits? Monica says, I should practice reading comprehension to improve my English skills. Okay. You mustn't watch too much TV until too late. Okay. This is about healthy habits, right? Thank you, Manuel. It is Janet, I think, Janet. Okay. Is there another one related to study habits? Because sometimes the students stress out very, very often. Okay, so what are our recommendations? What are our advice? Who can send an advice in the chat? I just have Monica's advice because Janet's advice is from the previous ones. So you can write, please, and try to use the other modal verbs. Should, ought to, must, could, and might. Okay, let's move on to the next. Travel advice. Imagine your friend is going to Europe, is going to the UK. What are your advice for her or for him if your friend travels? You should, you ought to, you should pack your passport, you should pack your visa. What else? You mustn't waste your money in unnecessary things. You mustn't. Okay, what else? When we talk about travel. Excellent, Janet. Because sometimes it's not permitted in the air. Okay, you must bring a mappa. Okay, and also we have Google Maps in our cell phones. Okay, good job. We talk about travel. There are a lot of advice to give. You should learn English because most of people speak it all over the world. Exactly. If you go to China, it doesn't matter if you don't speak Chinese because you can use English. Oh, you may have a dictionary. Good. Thank you, Lucia. That's a good advice. Also, Franco's advice. Excellent. This is about travel. Let's go. Work. Work advice. Look at the picture. This girl is stressed out. She has a lot of things to do. What's your recommendation for her? You should, you shouldn't, you must, you mustn't. You could maybe. The work. See here, work advice. Let's talk about work. Because here, most of you work, right? Most of you work. So what's your advice? The best advice for a person who is stressed out. Okay, please write in the chat and try to use all the models, not just should. Try to use all of them. So let's see. Let me see if you have nobody. What is an advice for a person who's working a lot? Excellent. You should optimize your time. You should organize yourself. You must what? You must, what we can say, or you should relax a little bit. You must relax, right? Take time for yourself, spend time with your family, because if you are all the time working, okay, that's going to be bad for your health, right? Excellent. Financial advice. Okay, this is related to money. Maybe if you have children, okay, what's your advice? You mustn't stress out and organize your time to be more efficient. Thank you, Franco. That's a good advice. Financial. For example, when we talk about money, we can say you mustn't waste your money. You mustn't waste your money. You should save. You should save money. You mustn't waste it. What else we can say about financial advice? You should create your own business. Okay, business are really important. In that way, you are your own boss. You should save money for a rainy day. Okay, good. Thank you, Franco. Okay, so this was financial advice. Excellent. The next, general life advice about life in general. For example, you must enjoy your life. Doesn't matter the problems, doesn't matter all the things that you have to do, you must enjoy your life because life is just once. Okay, just once. Okay, so give advice, general life advice. You should be happy is a really common advice. You should be happy. Another advice. Okay, when we talk about financial, you should save money for your future, for your future. Excellent. It's for young people, right? Excellent. Okay, good job. What else? When we talk about general life advice, you should eat. Because some people spend time working, some people spend time studying, and they don't eat enough. Some people don't have breakfast because they wake up and they go to work and they don't have breakfast, and that is not good. So you must have breakfast, you must have dinner, you must have lunch. Okay, what else? What else we can say? When we are talking about friends, excellent. Not all people or not all your, okay, acquaintance, I think, or friends are your friends, real friends. Yeah, good job. You must live life to the fullest and enjoy everything. Yeah, good job. We're using must. It's mandatory to do it. Thank you, Franco. Okay, so thanks for sharing about this, your advice related to different topics. Now, learning English advice. There are a lot of things to say. I would recommend, for example, you should practice English every day, not just Monday, Wednesday, and Fridays. Okay? No, you should practice at least 30 minutes. 30 minutes. What else? Another advice for English learners. You must set your cell phone in English. If your cell phone is in English, you can learn new words. Okay? So you must set your cell phone in English. For example, I have my cell phone in English and I have learned a lot of words. That is another advice related to English. You should watch movies in English. You should listen to music in English. What else? Another advice related to English. We have English learning advice. Oh, good job, Blanca. You should watch videos in English without subtitles. You should read a lot. Yes, as much as you read, as more words as you learn. You should watch sitcoms in English. They help you to increase your vocabulary. You could practice learning English by watching sitcoms like Friends. This is serious. These are serious, right? Friends. Exactly. When you watch Friends, when you watch your favorite movies, your favorite films in English, okay, you know what's the movie about. So you know what are they talking about. Excellent. So there are a lot of things to recommend related to English, right? So my recommendation, my advice is to practice every day. Okay, you should practice. For example, when I was some years ago, I used to talk in front of my mirror. I used to talk in front of my mirror alone because I didn't have a partner to practice. So in front of my mirror, I practice alone. I look like a crazy girl, I know, but in that way, I increase my vocabulary. I also increase my fluency, and it helped me a lot. So that's my advice for you. Okay, so let's go to the last part of our class. Yes, we have a reading here. Let me show you the reading. Where is it? I don't find it. Anyway, okay. So let me open this. Okay, you have should and shouldn't, giving advice. Okay, and for example, yes, this gives you a situation, and you have to give advice using should or shouldn't. Should or shouldn't. I want to stop eating chocolate. What's your advice for this situation? I want to stop eating chocolate. Do you have any ideas? Using should, using shouldn't. What's your
Maybe
advice?
you should try other things like proteins or bar proteins.
Exactly. Those are delicious and healthy at the same time, right? Am I right?
Yes, sorry.
Yes, thank you. Excellent. Thank you for your advice. Let's see. Another situation, and let's imagine that you are experts giving advice. I haven't got any money. I have any money in my wallet. What's your advice? You should work. Another one.
You should create an entrepreneurs.
You should create also your own business.
You should invest. You should invest in some business.
Exactly. Good advice. You should invest in some business. Okay. There are many things to do. Okay, to earn money. Okay, good advice. Another one. What is the next situation? I can't sleep at night. I can't sleep at night.
You should eat lettuce.
Lettuce?
Yes.
Okay, that helps you.
Yes,
You should read a book.
it works.
Oh, really? I haven't heard about that before. Thank you. Thanks for sharing. Another one was related to a book.
You should read a book.
Yes. You should study English and you fall asleep. Or you read a book, right? You are right. When you read a book, you feel tired. Your eyes feel tired, right? So they close. Excellent. The next. What is the next situation? We have here, I want to improve my English. You should, you shouldn't.
You should speak with
You should learn
a
new vocabulary.
native speaker.
You should talk to a native speaker. How?
Yeah.
How we can talk or speak with native speakers. There are some apps, right? There are some apps where you can speak with native speakers.
Look for a friend in the net, could be in the social networks.
Yeah, social media we can find. But we also need to be very careful. You should be careful when you look, okay, for a native speaker to practice. Excellent. That is a good advice. Practice with a native speaker. Another advice, if you want to improve your English. What's another advice?
You should learn new vocabulary.
Exactly. You should learn new vocabulary. You can do it reading a book, reading online. There are a lot of things to do if we want to improve our English. Excellent. Okay, you're giving good advice. I hope you follow them too. I have an unhealthy diet. I have an unhealthy diet. What should I do?
You should drink more water.
Exactly. You shouldn't drink soda. You shouldn't drink Coca-Cola and Coca-Cola. That's not healthy. What else?
You shouldn't gain weight.
You gain weight because you eat junk food, right? Exactly. You shouldn't. You should go to the gym. You should work out.
You should run in the morning.
You should run in the morning. Yes, what time? 5 in the morning will be okay.
At 6 a.m.
6. 6 in the morning.
5 a.m.
Or 5, depending on you. If you can wake up really early, you can do it. So you should. But the important thing is that you go and run. Exactly. Okay, excellent. So let's see another situation. I've got a toothache. This is terrible. What should I do?
You should go to the dentist.
I should go to the dentist.
You should take a pill.
Yes, you should take a pill. What else? You shouldn't eat candies. You shouldn't eat candies. Is there another advice that you know from your grandma, maybe?
You should brush your teeth.
Yeah, you should brush your teeth. Excellent. No more advices if you have a toothache? Okay, no problem. I know. Let's see. The next situation, our next situation is, I'm always late for class or I am always late for work. What should I do?
You should get up.
You should wake up
Get up earlier.
early.
You should get up earlier.
You should get up earlier. What else?
You shouldn't sleep late.
Exactly. You shouldn't sleep late. You sleep late, you wake up late. You should set an alarm, a clock, right? It helps you. What else? You should organize your time.
You should prepare your things previous day.
Exactly. Because when you're in a hurry, like, where are my keys? Where's my cell phone? So you should prepare your things. Good job. Let's see. We have 3 more situations to talk. I feel stressed. Maybe you work, you study. What should I do if I feel stressed?
You should rest.
You should rest, you should take a nap. What else should I do?
You should go to the beach.
The beach.
Yes.
Yeah, I love the beach. Every time I feel
You
stressed,
should
I go to the beach. You should?
Yes. I
talk
go to
with
the
a
beach.
friend.
I live in Punta Rocas.
Okay, so it is far or close?
Far.
Oh, far. It is okay. You should take an extra time for you to go to the beach then. Okay. And someone says you should talk to a friend. How much important is that? Talk to a friend. Talk to a person you trust. It's very important. You should.
Visit a psychology.
You should go. Very good. You should go. Okay, sometimes it is not enough to rest. So you need help. You need extra help. Right? Very good. Okay, good advice. Now let's see. Another situation to talk about is I've got a headache. What should I do? When I was at university, I used to have headaches all the time. So what should I do?
You should be relaxed.
Okay, yes, you should relax yourself. What else should I do if I have a terrible headache?
You should visit a doctor.
Yes, because maybe it's not normal. It's not maybe a simple headache. So you visit the doctor.
You should take an aspirin.
The famous pill, right? For headaches. Excellent. What else? Apart of going to the doctor, taking a pill, relax. Do you know another trick?
You should take some pieces of potatoes in your head.
On your head, like this, here. Your foreheads. Exactly.
In the forehead.
Yes. A slice of potatoes here are really helpful. Good advice. I always recommend that, but I forgot it. Thank you.
You shouldn't a lot of things.
You shouldn't, could you repeat?
You shouldn't how do you say pensar?
Think.
Think.
Yeah, you shouldn't worry. All right, you shouldn't worry about everything, because when you worry about everything, you have a headache most of the time. And the last one is the blue one. This is our last situation. It is, I would like to study abroad. I would like to study abroad. I'm a student right now, but I would like to study abroad in the future. What should I do now? If your son, if your daughter says no, oh, what's your advice for her or for him?
You should get information about the place.
Exactly, about the university you are going to apply. You should get information. What else? You shouldn't. You should.
You should save some money.
Exactly, you should save money. Money is important when you study abroad. Is there another one? Is there another advice? You should, you shouldn't. To study abroad, to study maybe in the USA, and you don't know how to speak English. What is your advice?
You should take some classes before.
Exactly. You should take some English lessons before going to this university, right? Because it's an English university, American university. You need to know the language. And it's hard to communicate if you don't know them. Okay, good job. Is there another advice when we want to study abroad? Not more advice? I don't? Okay, no more advice. Don't worry. Okay, so we have 3 minutes left. So let me open this. Just give me a moment. Where is it? Oh, it's this one. Okay, so let's continue practicing. And you know, the only way to improve is to talk and practice. Okay. Oh, there were more advice here in the chat, but I couldn't see them. You should go to the dentist. You shouldn't eat sweets. You should be in a place or in a quiet place. You should be in a quiet place. Okay, you should be in a quiet place. You should take a nap. Good job. So let's open. There is Patricia, right? Okay, excellent. So here we can use should. Okay, we're using a lot should. We can change we had better, ought to, and also the negatives. Okay, look at this. Imagine that your sister has lessons early tomorrow and it's 1 a.m. and she is still up watching TV maybe. What's your recommendation? What's your advice for your sister? What would you say? Your sister has lessons early tomorrow.
She should sleep.
Sleep early.
Okay, you should sleep early. You should go to bed right now because you have classes, you have lessons tomorrow. Yes, good job. Okay, so try to give extra information. Okay, for example, Dad hasn't been feeling well and he wants to go to work. He wants to go. What's your advice? He's sick, but he wants to work. What would you say?
He shouldn't go to work and he should go to the doctor.
Doctor, exactly. Good advice. Very good. Let's see. My brother wants to get fit. What's your advice? Get fit. Like have a good body, good shape. My brother wants to get fit. What's your advice? For example, you should. Or maybe he had better go to the gym. Right? He had better go to the gym. He had better eat more. Because when you go to the gym, you have to eat more. So he should eat more. Among others. Okay? There are a lot of advice we can give a person if he or she wants to get fit. Okay. So these were about modals. There are a lot of things to say about this and also to practice. But my advice is that you should practice every day. Okay, don't forget, you should practice every day English. Even though you don't have classes on Tuesday and Thursdays, you have to practice. Okay, so tomorrow that we don't have classes, try to practice at least 30 minutes. Watch a movie, okay, learn a new word. That's what you should do if you want to improve your English and also if you want to improve your fluency. Yes? Okay, so that's all for today. thanks to the survivors, we have 19 survivors, I think, in the class. So it's time to say see you on Wednesday. Okay, we have classes on Wednesday. And also, that's all I think. Okay, bye-bye. See you. Take care. See you on Wednesday, Ana Lucia. Bye-bye. Thank you.